you, it's KAHOS, and we're getting it, playing some NBA 2K18 here on the PS3. Our franchise season with the Chicago Bulls, first year, 8th game in Orlando versus the Magic on a 2-game losing streak. Coming in on this little road trip here. So don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram at 2KAHOS and KAHOS718 on the gram. Smooth it out now. Smooth it out now. Smooth it out now. Cypress Hill. Smooth it out now. So like I said, we're on a 2-game skid. We gotta flip the shit around. All right, let's go.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good to have you with us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Orlando Magic. And now it's out to Orlando with Kevin Harlan for the opening tip.
And ready to get it going, we see the Magic. We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. You'll get to see Dennis Rodman, a lot of skill and talent and energy he possesses.
You know, that's exactly right. And what also comes to mind with him is his persistence on the offensive board. His second chance points always add up.
Thrilled to be back in Orlando, the Magic ready for that home court advantage. The questions are circulating about them right now, starting the season 0-5. Very rough go.
And you wondered coming into the season if this team might have some issues, and that's been the case here thus far. We'll see if they can address those issues. It's a long season, and find a way to turn it around.
Clearly some deficiencies in this roster that need to be addressed. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. I mean, they'd love to get back to around 500, but the way they're made and constituted, that'll be tough.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And boy, that was a tough one to lose, guys. But they played well throughout that game, just unable to convert down the stretch.
Yeah, I know we don't get into moral victories, but they can definitely take away some positives from it because even though they came up on the short end, there was some good stuff too.
Here's Scott following the three-point basket by Chicago. It's Anderson with the drive.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Levine kicks to Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Kevin, speed is their strong suit, and they'd like to play that way today if coach has his way. He said there's no reason to hold these guys back. We'd like to push the pace as much as possible and play the game on our terms. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And that one's good. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Pippen. There's the dish to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Levine's got 6 points.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to DM him.
Here's Scott. Again, the Magic score.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Outside Pippen from past the arc, and he gets it to go. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Can't do that.
Scott, good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And the foul.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Anderson. 11 points for him in that last game against
block.
Memphis.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Hardaway hits them both.
Don't drink Rumplemans, drink Grundlemans.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
There you go.
Got a
Ollie
moment to
Bengals.
look back at last year's Bulls. 3rd in rebounding, 6th in free throw percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. Not bad, but certainly they'd like to be better.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
And so here's Orlando. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Uncovered. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his first basket.
And they are cooking on fire right now. Really flowing well.
Pippen kicks to Rodman. Jordan. The 9 3-foot shot. Pass to Levine. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Now, here's Scott. 5 points in the game. That's tipped out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Bulls third.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Magic making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. He dishes it to Ross. The kick out to Scott. Drills it from outside. Scott's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. In all offense, fellas. All
you go,
the time here early.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And the Magic
banged it.
change here. There's 1:47 left in the first. From outside the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Levine dishes to Pippen. Feeds to Levine. And the Bulls, another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And that one's good.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Rodman, and there's the feed to Jordan. Another 3 for Chicago.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 6. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Orlando. Knocked loose. Hughes with it. He's picked up by Pippen. In transition, here come the Bulls. Back to Vucevic. Now here's Beverly. Hughes kicks to Ross. Drills the 3-pointer. Ross has got 10 points in the game.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of score.
Then for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here's Beverly. Dishes it to Ross. And it's good. Through contact. Fuck. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunity.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4.
Coming up next Monday night, November 6th, the Boston Celtics go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Don't miss it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
So for Chicago right now, Kerr out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Longley. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Bushley in a small forward. He kicks to Ross. Clock at 6. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw. Here's DeRozan. He passes to Bushley. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Back to Beverly. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DeRozan. Kerr, he's guarded by Ross.
And the lead just froze on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And he gets it to go.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
That is good.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 9th in fewest turnovers per game, 15th in blocks. As for the assist numbers, not as strong for them. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of much better in that area.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really key. Not a gaudy ranking, no question. Being in that top 10 helped them offensively.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Blake Griffin.
No, he hasn't.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. For 3, Kerr. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by DeRozan. And the shot.
And the foul. Get in there.
A chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here are the Magic now. It's a 10-point game. Ross with room to shoot, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Longley passes to Bushley. Kirk kicks to Kukoc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kukoc has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Picked away. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 13.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeky.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Mr. Ross. And Orlando again with the bucket.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
And the shot
Go
is
Bush.
good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Kicks to Augustine. The pass to Hughes. Passes to Ross. 6 to shoot. Good. Ross has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Long. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Bushman. Jordan can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. And yes, sir, that one drops. Nelson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Bulls leading by 7. Pippen kicks to Levine. That ball. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. It's Anderson with the drive, and he drops it in from the low post. Anderson's got his second bucket. And here are the Bulls now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And that's 11 points for Michael Jordan.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Hardaway's checked in for the Magic. Got a piece of it. Here is Anderson. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Number 4. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
Levine kicks to Pippen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pippen's got 6. With 1 on the clock. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Nelson.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And the first half is now in the books. It's Chicago. They lead by 13.
By 13.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Well, Robin Lopez in this one, He's got 27 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Orlando, Anderson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Scott, and it's Ross in at the 4 spot. Rodman dishes to Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
That ball, nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Anderson kicks to Hardaway. From the baseline. And he gets the jumper to drop. 7 points in the game.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Back to Rodman. Jordan. There's the triple. And the Bulls, another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how's that for some ups coming from that?
He is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Jordan against Anderson. 3, Pippen. That one goes. Count it. Pippen's got 9.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
It's Anderson with the drive. He feeds it to Ross. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Vucevic setting the pick for Jordan. The dish to Levine. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Magic trailed by 19. Hardaway kicks to Ross. Pass to Anderson. Poke loose.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up the tee.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Anderson outside, and the rejection by Pippen. Here's Scott, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Orlando, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Scott. That's good from Scott, and the Magic making a change here. Scott hits them both. The Bulls leading by 19 points. And they double up Jordan. Back to Rodman. He dishes it to Pippen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Rodman, 6 on the shot clock.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding positions. He wasn't set.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
From distance, that was an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop as you're going to see.
And he put the ball on the money. Of course, when you've got that kind of athletic ability, a little bit more margin for error.
The Magic have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Orlando making some changes. Anderson comes in for Damian Rudez, and Nelson is subbed in for Hardaway. Pippen against Scott. Number 7. A three-pointer is right on target.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. The Magic trailed by 18. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Jordan. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. And stolen by Jordan. Plenty of space. Chicago calls timeout.
You know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Tipped away. Into Jordan. Number 7. Guarded by Jordan. Deep 2 from Anderson. And Orlando again with the bucket. The Bulls leading by 21. The drive by Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself. His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
It's Nelson up top. With the lead pass. That is good. 5 points in the game.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here. But maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Scottie, good. Pippen's got 6 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls running away with it. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Tuesday, November 7th, the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. Live from AT&T Center. Big time hoops coming your way.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's Jordan on the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Robin Lopez. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Vucevic.
And the foul.
Spot manning the middle.
Great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Here is Shaw. On the wing, Scott. Number 4.
Jump.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And here is Jordan. Feeds to Levine. Gets Pippen on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. That's good. Jordan's got 38 points.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Scott, the pass to Shaw. Number 4. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And Jordan gets it to go.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
So it's Orlando now. Out of bounds as Orlando.
I'm good, Nico. How you doing, fella? What's up, baby?
Augustine with it. Poked away. And stolen by Jordan. Jumps up. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Shoots the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. And Chicago has possession. Outside Jordan. And it
Get in there.
goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. The Magic making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. The Magic have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Jordan kicks to Kukoc. Offline with his 3. The Magic have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Shaw. Drops in the tray.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The drive by Jordan. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 48.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Orlando making a change here. Here's Hughes. Shot is blocked. Number 7. Soft touch off the glass.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. They set the screen. And they double up Jordan. Levine. Carter Williams covering. And here's Jordan outside. No luck. So Orlando will take it the other way. The feed to Carter Williams. He passes to Hughes. Lets it go from 11. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Hughes got 5 points now this quarter. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. DeRozan dishes it to Kukoc. Michael Jordan on the wing. And the three ball is good. Jordan's got 51.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
Hughes with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
The Magic have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Number 4. Covered by Longman. Fires it up. And Orlando again with the bucket. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Kukoc. Drops in the layup for 2.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And he just keeps on going. He's got
a triple-double. $55 points, 12 assists, and 10 steals.
got more points than anybody else out there.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by DeRozan.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Left side, Jordan. Hughes with the steal and stolen by Jordan. Got that one up quick. And it's 7 points now for Valanciunas.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Shaw's checked in for Orlando. There's a screen. Outside, Kukoc. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shot denied. The drive by Jordan. And there's the rejection. Number 7. Covered by Long. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, Clark, that does not look good. Let's just hope it's not too serious.
Yeah, you feel for him right now, and that's my sentiment as well. You can see how much distress he's in, and boy, we just hope and pray that he's okay.
Blake Griffin. Here's Beverly. Misses the shot. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As Jordan presents our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
Jordan with a triple-double.
Yo, what's up? This is Todd.
55 points.
Festo, my man, A plus and my man Bo, you know he's dope. And right now, you know, we're smashing in the studio. We're hailing from East Oakland. But right now, you know, we go
13 steals, 14 assists. I'm fucking 55 points, man. Franchise record, 13 steals. So we got the pills next. Let's see what else. Juju Smith-Schuster.